Bob is an outstanding supervisor. He's organized, an excellent mentor, and motivator. In fact, he loves his job so much he often refers to it as his home away from home.
All right, you guys are going to love this. Look, see how this...
It is freezing out here. Let's just go
Dad,
out
you
to
said
dinner
I
with
could
the kids.
use a car and go play basketball.
Where are you going?
Dad, I don't eat meat. I haven't eaten meat for 3 months.
That's a phase.
Unfortunately, the comparison couldn't be farther from the truth because Bob's home life is a disaster. Chores aren't getting done, his kids are failing in school, and his wife is on her very last nerve. Oddly enough, if Bob practiced some of his excellent supervisory skills at home, everybody would be a lot happier.
Hi, everybody. How are you today? Good. Thanks for coming in. As you know, we recently merged with the Western region. Some areas of responsibility and authority have shifted. So we need to go over the revised organizational chart, and I've also got some job descriptions here to pass out. Take care of those. I think we've got all the bases covered, and the best news of all, we're still going to meet our mid-year sales goal.
See what I mean? Bob handles change quickly and confidently. He shows leadership, and then he makes sure that everybody is still on their targeted goal. Oh, Bob has goals at home, too. But his household goals don't get accomplished because Bob forgets to reassign duties and responsibilities when circumstances change.
Oh, yeah, it's garbage day. Ryan, you did put out the garbage, didn't you?
Bob. Adam said if I helped him cheat on his English testing, he would take out the garbage. I never said that. Besides, I'm late. You did too.
Listen to me, Ryan. You can't ignore your responsibilities.
Bob.
This is... Honey, sweetie, I'll handle this, okay?
But, Dad, my arm.
Would you just... Honey? Oh, honey. Oh. Oh, honey.
Please, don't even talk to me, okay?
But you got this little spot on your jacket.
I got a meeting in half an hour.
Well, Bob knows that assigning duties and responsibilities is essential. And when circumstances change, like Ryan breaking his arm, he should have had a revised garbage dumping plan like he does at the office.
Okay, but I still don't know how to dump this garbage out of here.
Did you run a virus check?
Yeah, it's no good. Is Ron Burns still head of tech support?
No, not since the reorganization. Karen Wells runs that department now.
That's right. Here's Bob's memo.
See, Bob didn't drop the ball at work. He never does. That's why his division leads in sales and customer service. Oh, John, here's a memo. Bob would like to see you.
Thanks.
Bob is also an excellent mentor to anyone who works for him. He knows it's not enough just to hand out job descriptions. He provides continuous coaching and clear direction.
John, I want you to handle the Adams account from now on.
Great. Doesn't that require some special handling?
Yeah, it does, but let me give you some tips. Mr. Adams still likes to be called Mr. Adams. He likes his new catalogs placed in front of his old catalogs. And he's probably going to try to cut your price, okay? Now, you have about 15% to play with. I want you to make that decision, and I'll make it clear to him that you have the authority to make the deal.
Great. Thanks a lot.
Now, Bob knows that continuous coaching is not micromanagement. It's guidance with empowerment. See, Bob keeps his eye on the big picture, but gives his people the authority to get the job done their way. Now, what about continuous coaching here at home? Ryan! Empowering people to either succeed or fail doing it their way is good because it builds trust. Now, see, Ryan up there thinks that he has an ingenious solution, and right now Bob is evaluating his performance. See, at work, Bob measures all of his people's performance, either success or failure, very closely. And if they happen to go into a slump, and everybody does, Bob coaches them back on track. Ooh, that felt pretty good. Now, as an attentive manager, Bob doesn't have those kind of unexpected surprises at work. Why? Well, because Bob regularly measures performance.
Hey, everybody, this week's scores are in.
For one thing, he posts individual sales so that his people have daily and weekly scorecards to track their progress. Not out of character for a guy like Bob, especially considering he keeps score of just about everything else. Bob counts fat grams, he keeps track of his favorite team's win-loss record, even the value of his baseball cards. We keep score because it's fun and because it usually reflects itself in our paychecks.
Oh, man, look at this. You're number one again.
You seem surprised.
Yeah, well, you're on vacation, pal. Look out.
Dream on, Dave-O. They have phones in Mexico.
See, that's how it works in his sales department. But Bob measures performance in all departments. In shipping, success is measured by the number of on-time deliveries. In accounting, he keeps track of how often the month-end books are balanced and done on time. And the non-sales staff is measured by their customer service. Most importantly, Bob has impressed upon his people that each job is interdependent on someone else's. So when people work together unselfishly, the whole machine runs much more smoothly.
Hey, Cheryl, here's that Drew file finally.
Damn, thanks. You seem stressed. Can I help?
Well, it's 2 o'clock. I still don't have the numbers from Roger.
You know, Roger can be kind of stubborn. How about if you and I go to this office and maybe we can straighten this out?
That'd be great.
Unfortunately, Bob hasn't taken the time to explain the theory of unselfish teamwork to his boys.
How's the mess going? Not good. If I don't get this done by 3 o'clock, I can't go to the party. That's too bad. What would it be worth to you if I helped you out? If I let you live? Yeah, that sounds good.
Charming boys, aren't they? It's too bad that Bob hasn't taught them that unselfish acts of teamwork would pay them back tenfold, especially when there's a crisis.
This is Beth. Hold on. Bob, it's for you.
Thanks. Hello? What? You're kidding. But, okay, you're not going to believe this. The client's in the lobby right now.
He's not due for another hour.
I know he wanted to catch an earlier flight, so he's here now. We've got 6 minutes to pull this together. How are we going to do it?
I'll get the proposal copies ready.
Okay.
I'll entertain him and take him on a quick tour.
Great, great.
I'll preset the slides in the conference room.
All right, I'll be in my office having my blood pressure checked. See everybody in 6 minutes.
Can you imagine the chaos if Bob had to get his family to pull together in a crunch?
Oh, man, I messed up. Hey, family meeting, come here. We got a real emergency going on. I thought we left in 2 hours. We leave in just 1 hour, so we're going to move fast. Adam, you go get the bags right now. Ryan, you go feed the fish, all right? Do it right now.
They're not my fish, they're Adam's. Since when they're in your room? Since you keep overfeeding them.
Look, I don't care whose fish they are. Just get after it. Do it right now. Sarah, where's your mother anyway?
She went to the store to get grandpa's gift, and you forgot.
Oh, man.
Bob just doesn't get it, does he?
My kids never listen to me.
And his kids say...
Dad is always in a bad mood.
Then Bob says...
I don't understand. This never happens at work. Do I have to put my whole family on the company payroll to get some respect?
Bob, wake up. They don't respect you just because you write the checks. They respect you because you respect them. And because you reward them for a job well done 3 ways. The first way is wages, a specific amount of money for doing the job they were hired to do. At home, Bob gives his boys a weekly allowance, but he doesn't relate it to any accomplishment or chore. So his sons complain when they don't get the same amount they did the week before. At work, Bob also rewards his people with an over-goal reward, a reward related to outstanding individual or team achievement above a predetermined goal.
You all have shattered the sales goals, so I'm proud to present pizza.
Right.
We even have a vegetarian pizza for you, Beth. And more importantly, bonus checks.
At home, Bob demands high goals be achieved, but he offers no incentive for achieving those goals.
So, the 2 of you finally pulled your grades out of the cellar, huh? Made the honor roll. It's about time.
Oh, it's too bad Bob's wife Sarah couldn't be here, but she's on a talk show today. Successful men and the families that want to strangle them.
Sally, if my husband Bob would put half the attention into our home life that he puts into his work.
Finally, the third way Bob rewards people at work is with personal motivators. Personal motivators are unexpected acts of recognition or small rewards. Now, the key is to make sure that everybody gets a different reward because people are motivated by different things. And also, make them unique and make them appropriate. It could be something as small as a magazine subscription or as large as a computer upgrade. Sometimes Bob rewards a person for a great presentation or most appointments in a day. Other times, the reward is simply verbal recognition. All Bob needs to say is...
Nice job, Dave.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
How would Bob's sons react to a little verbal encouragement?
Well, thank you guys for all the great work you've been doing around the house. Appreciate it.
You're kidding. Can we see some identification?
If you think about it, being a great manager at work and a great parent at home really utilize the same formula. First, to stay on your targeted goal, update duties and responsibilities when circumstances change. Everybody likes to know what's expected of them when the organization or personnel changes. Second, provide ongoing coaching with empowerment. Give people the big picture and encourage them to carry out the details their way. Third, keep a performance scoreboard, both individual and team scores. Tracking scores daily and weekly keeps the team excited and on target. Fourth, promote teamwork by encouraging people to help each other, unselfishly. Soon they'll notice the individual advantages of working together as a team. And finally, use small, unexpected personal motivators. They'll demonstrate that you care about people as individuals. While most people respond to cash and other goal-oriented rewards, not everybody is motivated by the same things. Now all Bob has to do is apply the same principles to his family, and his home life will be just as happy as his home away from home.
Hey, Bob, did I see your wife on a talk show this week?